I love exploring old temples. There's just something magical about these places, you know? But be careful if you do. You never know what you might find. A while back, some people found an old mirror in the attic of their home. It was an antique and had clearly been there for a long time. It must have been from the previous owner, but they had no idea how it got there or where it even came from. But still, it was just an old mirror, right? So they put it up in their living room. However, that same night, their daughter started acting weird. She never blinked. She never slept. And she kept on whispering to someone, but there was no one there. So her parents thought it was just a phase. You know, kids being weird. But then, when they looked at the mirror, they saw that she was right. There was someone standing behind their daughter. He was tall and lanky with long, sharp nails. But before they could react, he vanished. And then it happened again. The girl was looking fine, but her parents noticed that she didn't blink. Again, she was whispering, and again, there was a man behind her. But now he was even more clear. He had a pale white face, sharp black eyes, and his mouth was twisted into a grotesque smile. And when he turned around, they saw that he wasn't even looking at them. He was staring straight ahead, as if looking at something else entirely. Finally, her parents realized something was wrong. Really wrong. They confronted their daughter and asked her what was going on. "Were you talking to someone?" But she didn't respond. She just kept on staring at the mirror as if entranced. Worried, her parents tried to stop her from going near it. But every time they turned away, she would sneak back over and stare at her reflection. And then one day, they saw the reflection reach out and grab her. Then she vanished from her own reflection. But that wasn't all. Her parents also noticed that the man was gone too. And when they looked closely, they saw that the mirror was completely blank. But then, no, there were their daughter's eyes staring back at them, dead and soulless. And when they reached out to touch her, their hands went right through. Over the next few days, the same thing happened to her parents. First, they would see the reflection of themselves reaching out to grab them. Then they would vanish from their own reflections. And finally, they would appear as soulless corpses in the mirror. And it was always the same order. First, the mother, then the father. But the daughter, she was never seen again. And after the last parent vanished, the mirror shattered, revealing the horrifying truth. The girl was never their daughter. She was just a reflection that escaped from the mirror and took their daughter's place. And the man, he was just a reflection who escaped to take his place. But why does this mirror have this power? Well, that's because it was made in a forgotten temple by a desperate mother. She wanted to look young forever, so she made a pact with a demon. But the ritual required a sacrifice. A life for a life. And so, the demon took her daughter's reflection and trapped it inside the mirror. But then the mother looked at the mirror and saw that the demon was taking her daughter's form. So in a panic, she broke the mirror, banishing the demon and trapping it inside the shards. But when the mirror was pieced back together, the demon was able to escape, taking the mother's life with it. And the girl who was sacrificed, well, she became a vengeful spirit, seeking to take her revenge on everyone. Hey everyone, just wanted to say thanks for watching. And if you want to see more content like this, please hit that subscribe button. Until next time!